Welcome my friends back to Manor Lords, Year 5, hardest difficulty, and we are unleashing the full power gamer. We know the Baron is going to be coming at us again, so we've got to be ready. This is our year to spike our population, spike our treasury, and make sure that we can stabilize here. I'd like to be able to move larger militia for us. We don't have to rely so much on the mercenaries, and we were a little overzealous in the previous episode going in with the mercenaries, so we overpaid from what we actually needed to defend ourselves, and we have to dig ourselves out of the treasury hole that has created. Focusing in on the trade post, this is how we're able to make our money, and I found a couple key options for us to explore. One of the elements I was noticing, I was doing a lot of digging in as to what we could really leverage for us, is this export of wooden parts. I feel like we have to go ahead and set up a trade route for these goods. For traders, if they have free time, we'll just take individual pieces and then slowly walk them all the way by foot, one at a time, off the map to this trade hub, and then sell it and then walk back. And by then they've spent so much time they have to go refill their needs at home, and then they get caught up doing other jobs. So the exporting is not going very quickly. But if we do the lump sum of crafting materials, 104 gold, then we'll get a designated trader who will just take everything out of stock all at once. And thankfully, previous mistake that I had made was establishing a larger surplus for warbows. I didn't have to do this. I thought I needed to have a surplus that was large enough to equip my entire militia unit, but the weapons that the militia are using are not counted as surplus. So we have a large backstock of warbows we'll be able to sell, hopefully in a lump sum, to be able to make all of the money we need to establish that trade route and move forward from there. We also have, oh, it's beautiful, a little pasture, little sheepies, lambs, and sheep. The sheep farm, it will shear them to get the wool, and then we're going to set up the weaver's workshop to turn that wool over into yarn, which could be another export and can also support us. Oh, the guide is coming. I was like, why is the ox just sitting here? Can support us as an additional export if we are getting enough of it. I think we're going to have to buy more sheep to really make that happen. So that might be just a future endeavor for us. And there we go. The warbow surplus has been wiped out. We'll be able to go in here, crafting materials, purchase the trade route, establish the trade route, and we are set. We should be set. We have to have regional wealth to be able to make any tax. We need the tax to be able to get our mercenary treasury fund going, and once we have that baseline, hopefully we can stabilize from there. Also looks like all the bodies were cleaned up from the previous armed conflict. You guys can stop working the corpse pit, free up some laborers for our other construction projects, and the weaver's workshop once that's finally completed. Yeah, keep one grave digger employed. I mean, we have enough surplus population. I think that'll be fine. And here comes the intrepid wooden part merchant coming in for all of our fine carpentry. 250, that's what we needed. Okay. People are loving us right now. I am going to leverage a temporary. I would like to keep taxes around 10%. Temporarily spike that to 20. Just to make sure that we have a war chest. The taxes are in, and that's exactly the right timing. The Baron is coming, but we have just been able to get our war chest up. Ooh, better double check where you're going to be able to arrive. Waldbrand. We never get our guys in time to be in position, and they're always tired. They don't fight as well. Where the heck is Waldbrand? What? How did I miss it? Waldbrand's in the middle. Is that possible for them to arrive in the middle location? What does that mean? That just sounds terrible. It means like, yeah, they the green caps say they can arrive in the middle location. Does that mean you actually can appear like anywhere off the side of the map and then you start walking that direction automatically, or is there actually like, do you spawn out of these destroyed buildings? Okay, I'm skeptical. Color me skeptical. I had spiked taxes up to 20% temporarily. Let's bring that back down. Needing to overtax our people in preparation for battle. We're going to give things a little bit of progress here, but then we're going to pull the trigger and get the mercs. And if the mercs arrive, so they don't take down their contract too much, we'll just immediately resolve battle. But if we can get another taxing season, we might be able to. Is anyone going to arrive directly in Charn? No. Well, that's fine, but maybe we can grab these guys as well. Often we've gone for you two, the more expensive two, but we'll go ahead and sign the green caps. And where have you arrived? That's what I thought. I didn't think it was possible for them to appear in the middle. I thought they had to come off the side of the map. No? Okay. Where are you? Hello? Okay. They got a direction. They are close. Look at that. Okay. We are going to... Cohesion, effectiveness, stats. I just walk them and burn up the contract? Timer? I might. I don't think it matters too much. Maybe we can try and fight on this lee side of the village this time. That will actually be very close for them to arrive. Hills matter in the game. It would be amazing if we could take this position, because the Baron always spawns here. Then you have to fight me uphill. This would be incredibly defensible if we could grab it. So much so, I'm going to have you guys run in. And we will fight on this side of the village. Plenty of time. Rest the lads. Walk it in. Walk it in. Don't burn up that precious energy. You're about to have to fight for your lives. That timing for the claim bar was actually just about right. Should even give them a day or two to catch a breather here. We have one more tick. Then let's go ahead, rally our own side, because they have to arrive from all over the village. Resolve. Baron always arrives like right off. Oh, there they are. Right on cue. Fight me uphill through the shrubbery. Form shield wall. That's the enemy retinue. Those are the best units. Their effectiveness is not incredible. Having to fight uphill and all. Shield wall, my men. Close ranks. I want to catch the retinue in combat first. Get after him. Get into him. Holding our pole arms in reserve. Looks like you guys are going to have to catch this unit. I'm going to keep a balanced outlook here. They got some of them through to our archers. Fall back, fall back. Okay. This is going to get dicey. Shoot at will. Shoot at will. Both of you guys just focus fire this unit to pieces. We break them, and then we can roll through the rest of their units. I don't know if there's like a cascading morale effect, but I hope so. Getting shot in the back has to be terrible for them. Hold on, hold on. I'm seeing arrows spraying into the side of my men now. No, no, boys. Don't do this. Fall back, fall back. Here you go. Shoot these guys. Thank you. That's what I need right now. Are we... Who is this? Because, like... Oh, that's the retinue? How did they get all the way around us? I'm confused as to the encirclements. Then, who's who? My guys keep getting bogged into melee. I definitely don't want that. Looks like we are certainly winning on the left. That unit in the middle here on the right, caught up against both of them, is just holding valiantly. Shield wall formation. Archers peppering this unit in the back. That's giving us an edge. Hopefully their morale breaks. Their effectiveness is dropping. Ooh, they got the brigands closing in. The encirclement is here. Fall back a little. That's going to knock this unit out of commission for a little bit. Okay. I'm going to break off these guys to make sure the archers remain safe. This is crucial. Push forward. Bog them in. Fall back yet again. Skirmish. Shoot and scoot. Shoot and scoot. We don't need to get caught into anything here, okay? We don't commit. Ooh, their archers are on us. Where are they? About-faced men? I think they took these trees. Yes, they did. Okay. That could be a problem. But their melee troops are so much more important. Break the retinue, boys. Yeah, I do not like seeing these volleys. Okay, we're just gonna have to skirmish back, I think. We finally broke their retinue. Give them a charge in the back. Our units broke as well, though. Get out of shield wall formation. You gotta catch these guys. Keep falling back. They're catching us. Okay. Gotta give time for our units to close. Archers, just hold a little bit. Just hold a little bit. And your job is done. Get out of there. Hopefully with both units of archers going shoot at will, we can break these guys. Yes. Yes, their morale is shattered. Now, I think as a nuance, we should actually move back to the battlefield. I'm worried that if I defeat them all on this side skirmish, like the Baron would have a chance to hire more mercs. So I'm going to move my units over into the field zone.
Yes, sire.
Also, I think it's time just to disband our militia so these guys can get back to working the village. And now the battle begins. Right. The battle already began. We know this. Okay, we want you to spread out. That way you are ready to run them down. Recoup as much energy as possible. The Baron knows he has to come to me. He's the one trying to press the claim. Let's see if they're able to skirmish us. No, fall back. Let them come in. Let them come in. Give them a volley. Now run them down. Got caught up on the house there a little bit. Give them a charge. There we go. That should be the end. And there we go. Oh, peace has been declared yet again, Mr. Baron has it. Looks like in the meantime, our trade route has been very profitable. We've spiked up to 400 in the local, what is it again? The regional wealth. So we've increased our imports of the goods used to be able to get the tavern running, and then also the iron ore that we're refining for weaponry. We're slowly burying all the bodies. Once we get approval up, then it should be good to move forward. And I think we can put some excess treasury into building out our retinue, which is really cool here. And show you guys how detailed it is. Yeah, customize the retinue. So you can hire extra guys, you can customize what they look like, what items they're using. You can buy extra armor for them. It could potentially be a lot of money, but I feel like the Baron's always coming in with some of his like top of the level troops. That one main unit of retinues, tough for us to be able to deal with. This could be our answer. Next economic line that I really want to use, I had been kind of saving this, was our production of clay. Another clay furnace here. Being able to make the roof tiles. They're a very valuable commodity. They're also required for upgrading houses to level 3. Now we're on a rich deposit here, right? We've got 3,000 clay, all of which I want to be able to refine through the furnace. So we're going to get some people started on this. That is a high enough tier good that you can only trade it through establishing a trade route. And it's going to be very expensive to set that one up, let me tell you guys. But once we get this, this could be our big time moneymaker. And with that extra export being used out of the trading post, hopefully then we can buy in more significant amounts of, say, the iron we're using for weaponry and the barley we're using to be able to keep the tavern up and running, keep everybody happy, and go from there. We're able to just get the trade route established. The joiner's workshop now, the market's oversupplied with these wooden parts. We're going to give it a break. We're going to make some small shields. I have a new military unit I would like to establish. I want to go for, it's the militia footmen. Get them on in here. Do we have enough pole arms to supply everybody? No. Okay. We're going to need to buy more iron. Oh, just purchasing iron is so expensive. I wish that there was these, mine had been more valuable, basically. Deeper resource. If we could claim a new region, then we could get it. I'd love to move up in this area, be able to get the iron. It's only 108 iron, but it's still something. Is there, where's like the richest iron deposit in the whole map? It's over here. 2,000. Yeah, that's more like it. And over here, 2,000. Okay. These guys, they're like operating at a tenth of that. That's a good one. Well, this region would also be able to make us so much food, which would be a great renewable export as well. Choices. Oh, would you look at that? The vegetable gardens are really coming through. 142 vegetables, 60 eggs. The chicken farm's doing excellent for us as well. That's our primary source of food right now, and we have 6 months stored up, which might be more than the village has ever had at a time in the granary. So in that regard, we're definitely looking up. Oh, we're also beginning to export yarn. I love it, I love it. Yes, we have hit our threshold, able to sell yarn to our people, and then able to export and make them on the side. So the sheep will finally start paying for themselves. So that was a big upfront investment getting that started. New housing development is going up quite nicely. The treasury, you might notice, is very padded. I think it's time to go ahead and go with the retinue expansion. Be able to raise the retinue once again. Our great defenders, we will recruit men-at-arms. It costs us 50 per. And you have to have a minimum of 5 to be able to raise the unit at all. I will then raise one more, keeping enough in the treasury to hire our primary merc units. And I think with this moving so smoothly, next year we're going to be looking at establishing that outpost in a new region, clearing area for farming, and then being able to catapult ourselves from there. Take it to the Baron. Go on the offensive finally. We're tired of just fighting here. Though I think the discovery of fighting on the hill right here, and the market is actually packing out because of our population. Fantastic. But yeah, I think fighting on this hill could give us a decisive advantage in future conflicts. As everyone's planting here in the springtime, we're going to sign off for this year, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.